and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Miami Marlins. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
Just about to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Edward Cabrera. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go? Dansby Swanson stands in. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first, and a quick out, number one. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This team collectively, Chris, the bat-to-ball skills are outstanding. They lead the league in total hits coming in.
Yeah, Boog, I wouldn't want to be a pitcher who's got to face this lineup. I mean, every spot in the order, dangerous. Really professional hitters that walk to the dish. I mean, they just don't give away at bats. Ton of contact. You know, these fielders behind this pitcher, they better be on their toes because the ball is going to be in play a whole lot.
Yeah, when the ball is in play, at least from an offensive perspective, eventually something good can happen.
Batting third, the second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. On the ground. Toss to Alonso. Third out. We're midway in inning number 1. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here in Miami. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Martin Perez. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Into center. Bader should have it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. And time now for the Marlins lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jesus Sanchez.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus, batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit because you don't want to put any free.
And that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with one away.
He was definitely late on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Luis Ariz stands in. Left field. Renfroe snags it for the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Another solid power season. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Center field. Bader should have it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Santander.
Kicks and deals. Good eye right there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And there's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Got him swinging.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Danny Jansen ahead here. Here comes a pitch. In the air to left center. Sanchez ranging after it. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6. The left fielder,
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. No score here in the second. Hammered, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Max Muncy at the dish. Ground ball up the middle. Boots it.
batting it, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Brandon Drury, the next Cub to hit. 3-2 now. On the ground right side. Arise on to first. Out number 3. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
The wind and the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two now. Got him swinging. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And the batter now, Jesus Sanchez. Tap to first, Drury. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate. The pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Bader raging back towards the wall. Just shy of the wall. And the Marlins down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And here is Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's off the wall. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Dansby Swanson getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Bellinger on his way home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Now back, the 17th.
Mansingy, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
And now Bader up to the plate. Over to first, and he saved.
You know, these Cubs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might...
Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Next pitch is popped up, and Bader is set down. 1 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Here's Nico Horner. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Pickoff throw, and he's back safely. Swanson leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Cabrera checks the runner. Swanson gets back easily. There's a strike at the knees, and now 3-2.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that.
To second, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. And now the veteran third baseman, Gene Segura. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, caught.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Nick.
And at the plate for Miami, Nick Fortes. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Bader should have it. And makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the DH, Adalberto Mondesi. The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to right, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And
there goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Follows the transfer. No throw. And a pitch. Runner on the go again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner at second, 2 down. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now Anthony Santander. The Y to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Bounced up the middle. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now it's Jansen to hit. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. The 3-1. And he walked him.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Doubled in his first AB. Righty delivers. Line drive, base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And now it's Max Muncy. Reached on an infield single his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 out.
Up next to the Cubs.
So first and second with 2 outs. Brandon Drury to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Here's a 1-1. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
The pitch. Popped up left side. And it falls. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Arise on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is popped up. Swanson settles underneath it. He's got it. One away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And that one in the air center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The lefty ready and a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Arise. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff man. Relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cody Bellinger. The count 2-1. That's through there for a strike. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Braxton Garrett, the left-hander, up and throwing. Sanchez warming up as well. The 2-2 now. Up the middle. One away here in the 5th.
The bat, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Back to the top of the lineup, Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. The 1-1. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Next to hit, Harrison Bader. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Man on second, 2 down. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bader at second with 2 down. Two outs. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time, and he reaches safely. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Anthony Santander now at the plate. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So We'll see how much longer they let him go.
So the Marlins go with a new arm, Braxton Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 1-1. Smash to the left side. They get the force out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Leading off, Avisail Garcia. And a pitch. And a foul ball. One-two now. Swung on, belted. Gone. A shot to left. Home run number 5 on the season, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Gene Segura at the plate here. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Nick.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And there's the strike. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit at Alberto Mondesi. Next offering is in for a strike. Base knock right field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Mondesi leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 1 for the Marlins on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. So up now for Chicago, Hunter Renfroe. Ball to strike. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-2. Rocketed it out towards right center. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes Max Muncy. Left-hand batter waits. Muncy hits one in the air. Chisholm on the move to the right. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
And now the first baseman, Brandon Drury.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Hampson on to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Cody Bellinger. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Arise. Whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. And that is that. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins 1. Back here in Miami, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The center.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Adbert Alzolay.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
There's a strike, 95 of that one.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And a 1-2. In the air, out towards left center. Renfroe makes the grab for the second out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And here it comes. And strike 2. Arise off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 left for Miami. They're down 2-1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Dansby Swanson. And a 1-1. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. And Swanson is set down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And up next for Chicago, Harrison Bader. 1 for 3. Kicks and fires. In the air out to center. Chisholm pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And a pitch. That's out to center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Avisail Garcia. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Renfroe makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting,
Gene Segura, the next up for the Marlins. The 1-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Shortstops have to make some pretty difficult throws across the field sometimes. Might have tried to put a little too much behind that one, but clearly he got under the throw. Didn't stay on top. Not a good release point, and it just took off on him.
Nick Fortes digs in now. And the right-hander deals. Hammered. And now maybe extra bases. Now it rolls down into the corner. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Adalberto Mondesi up to the plate. At the belt and fires. And a count 1-2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is fouled back.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And a 1-2 again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Now this is a rocket to left. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Bader fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they take the lead in the 7th.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now at the plate, Luis Arias. Tag. Save. Jansen too late with the throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 2. A new arm into the game, the righty Anthony Bender.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Well, 1-run game, and now the right fielder, Anthony Santander. The tying run at the plate. Oh, he dropped it to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away. Danny Jansen, the next Cub to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him. Foul tip. Strike 3. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And the righty deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Out to short. Toss to Alonso. And Renfroe is retired. And that is that. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. They're down 3-2. Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Here's a 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
You know, these Marlins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty to the plate. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. The 2-2 on the way. Just missed. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Chopper right side. Close play against the speedy runner.
The left fielder, number 7.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit.
Sanchez.
And a 3-1 on the way. Santander drifts towards it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Avisail Garcia, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that is that. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Marlins 3 and the Cubs 2. New pitcher for the Marlins, Dylan Floro.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season in keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. The pitch. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. He'll touch them all. His 17th of the year. It's 3-3. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brandon Drury, the next Cub to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. One down, base is empty. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One, two now. Fights it off. You'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. Bellinger is gone, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
The batter, the center fielder.
So digging in, Harrison Bader. Next pitch is popped up. Arise puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo shot. We're tied now with 3 apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Down to third baseman, Gene Segura.
The third baseman, Gene Segura.
Ground ball left side. Tosses across to first. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
The catcher, number 4, Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Hard hit right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So the batting order turns over. And next is the designated hitter, Adalberto Mondesi. 2 down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Renfroe in position. Drops into the glove. And the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still tied 3-3. Tanner Scott gets the ball now.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
One and 2 here. Ripped to short. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next Cub to hit. A switch hitter batting right. Bader, the runner at second with 1 away. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Danny Jansen. All tied up and here in extra innings. Out towards left center. And it falls. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. One out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1st and 2nd, 2 down. On a line out towards center. Dives and makes the catch.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners. Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Fly ball down the line. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Luis Arias will hit next. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Coming home. He will score, and the Marlins tie it up. It's 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. Oh, and this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Pete Alonso with a rocket. And the Marlins walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.